Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? What's poppin', my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92, giving you guys the latest exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational posts by yours truly. I am here. New live performances from your favorite artists that you love and you do adore so much. So I'm gonna actually get right into it so you guys know the drill. Um, Tyla released actually pretty much this is her first live televised performance of her recent single Chanel on the Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, and I just recently watched it, and I feel like Tyla literally as a really natural entertainer, singing and dancing. I really love Tyla as an artist. She really has really found her own lane in her music. I love Chanel. I actually think that that song is a really good, like upbeat, up tempo dance. I would say R&B pop, soul kind of vibe, but with the African elements of the piano mixed with more like that edginess of pop dance music. I think that Tyler literally with this song, her performance with Chanel, it really gave a lot of that like Chanel vibes, bossed up anthem, but really her expressing her own desires, her femininity, her wants and needs, and just really just being more glamorous, but give her own take of her own view as pretty much of what Chanel means to her. But literally, I feel like the big red shoe and then her just singing and dancing like inside of it. I thought that was really captivating. But it also shows her range of her dancing, more African rhythm, body movement. And I think that as I was watching, I said, you know what? Tyler definitely really puts a lot of work of like being a natural, like really like natural singer and a dancer at the same time. Because when it comes down to singing and dancing, to really have to be a vocalist and you can sing and you really have vocals and at the same time you can dance as well. And that's how literally when you find that kind of range and that niche, it's a one of a time pretty much. It's kind of like one of those records where she's really like, she's feeling herself. She has so much confidence, and I like that she definitely put so much into that, like really like that African vibe of like that more of, I would say, representation of her heritage, but she makes it pretty much like it does represent her. It does have more, she just brings something very fiery, and she just has more of that like really nice. I just kind of looked at how the way how she naturally can really perform on stage and really have different elements and different layers to her, and she brings something very good and refreshing, but at the same time, she's really like really discovering more and reinventing herself and her sound. And I think that Chanel is a fun, catchy record. And definitely I did a review of that, so go check that review out. Gibson's 92, Tyler Chanel. And seeing the live performance of Chanel, it really brings more excitement for the song itself. And it's not like, especially with live performances, I try to get really dive deeper into the theatrics and like the performing arts. But Tyler really does bring a lot of that natural, feel good, upbeat type of music where you can't put her in a box. Definitely, her live vocals on point, her dancing is on point, and later throughout the whole entire song, she really showcases a lot of that showmanship and more that edginess and that feeling of music. So I was like, literally, I said, you know what? She really did it. She did the thing with this performance. I think that her performances has always gotten like really, really good, and it's better and better, but it's really, really good and breathtaking to see her really blossom into her own artistry as more of like a, multi-faceted, more of a diverse kind of artist. But I love the way how really is more of that really cool eccentric kind of vibe that she brings. And I think that she really becomes, for herself, she really shows so much of that really good, nostalgia of like Tyla has her own artist. But I love the song. I think that even with the way how her aesthetic, and just not even just aesthetic, I just feel like I was like, okay, you can sing well, you can dance well, you really got it. You really have it all, period. So that being said, I'm going to give Chanel Tyler's song a 5 out of 5 her live performance. And with that being said, I'm going to say this: amazing performance from Tyla. I love it. Tigers, share your thoughts and your opinions of this video. With that being said, guys, stay tuned next episode. Get since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. As always, stay tuned next episode. Get since 92. Peace.